Elisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day you are watching this video. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you are new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me, and I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I have another Diamond Art Club new release roundup. This one is for the new releases coming on Saturday, March 30th. Here's a quick look at a few of the images. I can't wait to share them with you this week and talk about them a little bit, especially this beautiful cat one. This is absolutely gorgeous. I am filming this on, Friday morning. So just like previous weeks, what I do is I go through Diamond Art Club's Facebook page and we talk about the new releases that are there. And then the last few, I just pull up the pictures and we just briefly talk about them. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So here I pull up the Diamond Art Club Facebook page. So this is the business page of Diamond Art Club. It's different than the VIP Facebook group. Make sure you are following this page. To follow it, you just click that like button. When you search in the search bar up here for it, you just look for that logo in the thumbnail image there, which is this diamond over here, and that will take you to the business page. This is where Diamond Art Club starts previewing the new releases during the week. Now we are going to scroll down to the first one for this week. I don't think there were any special releases this week. There were no Monday or Wednesday releases as far as I remember. Nope. So this was the first one that they previewed. So let's pull up the original artwork here. Now, most of it is in frame. There's a little bit at the bottom that's cut off a little bit. It's just a little bit of water. But essentially, here is that original artwork. Beautiful colors. When I saw this one, I did kind of gasp. I thought that was so powerful. Very beautiful. Now, let's take a look at what Diamond Art Club has written. So it says, brave the storm of the sea and mist, for the only way is through. Walk together toward the light and let the awe-inspiring waves of pink and blue engulf you in their whimsical embrace. This one is called Crossover by, I don't know how to pronounce the first part of that, but Cyril Ronaldo. Now, are they a new artist with Diamond Art Club? I'm not quite sure. I'm not recognizing the name. It is going to measure 31.5 inch by 23.6 inch or 80 centimeters by 60 centimeters. That's actually, well, that is big, but I thought it might be even a little bigger than that. It is going to be square diamonds so that we can get all of that detail in the waves. 67 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. So let's pull up the rendering here. So rendered artwork is refers to the art that you can see if you look closer, like if we zoom in here, you see all the little diamonds. So that's rendered artwork, what it's supposed to look like once the diamonds are down. And when you compare it to the original artwork, it should look similar, which it does. Beautiful painting. Now, I'm sure that some of the white in this painting is probably an AB. Perhaps maybe some of this green too. It's quite bright and vibrant. I wonder if that would be the second one. Could be a pink AB, but my guess is the white and the green. Fairy dust, I'm sure there are some pink and purple fairy dust in there. We have seen those colors before. I think I said 3 fairy dust, right? Maybe some green as well, just to make it really shine and draw the light there. Beautiful painting. It looks like it is going to probably be a good mix of confetti and color blocking. Color blocking is where you have a lot of the same color, which all of this blue, for example, looks like. But then when you get into here where there's different shades of pink and purple all entwined so it blends better, you're probably going to see more confetti. Off to the side here, all of this looks like patches of color blocking too. So that will be a fun one. Next up is this one. It says, sling out silver, how do you say that? Adamantium blades from the very core of your being. Slash at the enemy with a fury that knows no bounds. It is titled Claws Out by Marvel/Wolverine. It's going to measure 20 by 20 inch or 50.7 by 50.7, so a perfect square. They also made it in round diamonds, which is nice. 46 colors, including 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Here is the original artwork there. I think they did a great job at translating it to a diamond painting there. Now, I said 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust, right? I can never remember. 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust. 3 ABs, 2 fairy dust. I don't know. Often there are white ABs. I see some errors where it could be used here. It looks like the blades are meant to look like they're kind of glowing, so perhaps we'll see some white ABs in there. This kind of painting, I actually don't really work on these kind of paintings, so I'm not... I don't know where typically the special diamond placement is in this, but I would imagine maybe some of his yellow. Maybe there's a yellow fairy dust, maybe a gray fairy dust, just to make all of the kind of silvery gray parts, his gloves, his shoulder pads, just so that they look like they're shining a little bit more. That is my guess. I am not a pro. If you have any ideas, don't forget to drop them in the comments down below. Now, what I do these days is I will link the sneak peek playlist of each of these paintings in the description box of the video. I actually just pinned Sophie, the Diamond Help Desk's playlist. That playlist is updated throughout the day as more creators post their sneak peeks. She does upload them to that playlist, so that's the best place to look for these sneak peeks. And you can actually, if you wait till the end of the day and they're all uploaded, you can just sit there, start it off at number 1, and it'll play them all through for you. So don't forget to look in the description box for the link to the playlist where you can see the sneak peeks of these images, where the creators do go over it in more detail, let you know where the special diamonds actually go, and let you take a look at the canvas and the diamond colors too. This one I thought was so beautiful. So this one says, trek through the lush, variating foliage of the jungle along the cascading waterfalls and up the mountainside. Breathe in nature's serenity and let your soul be as peaceful as the gentle flow of water. It's titled Waterfall in a Jungle by Eau Claire Studio. We are seeing lots of art by this studio of artists. It's going to measure 27.6 by 41.3, which is a big one. That translates to 70 centimeters by 105 centimeters. It is going to be square diamonds, which is predictable because of all the detail there. 55 colors, including 4 ABs and 3 fairy dust. That is a lot. Here is the original artwork. Now, some of it is going to be cut off at the bottom. It's just more of the finishing of those flowers on both sides there and a little bit of water, but it's not much. It's not cut off much. Beautiful piece of art. I knew this one would have to be big to get all of that detail. I think these flowers are so beautiful, and I think they're going to look gorgeous once the diamonds are down. Let's look at the rendering. Look at that. It looks nearly identical. That is crazy. These flowers look like they've been rendered really nicely. I love all the shades in the pink and these yellow and orange type flowers. The greenery looks really nice. I love the waterfall in the background. When I was a child and we did lots of road trips, the thing that I used to do all the time is try to find all the waterfalls we were driving by. What did I say? 4 ABs and 3 fairy dust. So this type of painting, usually the specials are sprinkled throughout pretty evenly as far as what would be an AB and what would be a fairy dust. My guess is as good as yours. I'm pretty sure these flowers probably have a mix of AB and fairy dust. They both add a little something different to a painting. Often the greenery, if you can see on the right side here, the outer edge of the green, the leaves are a lighter green, and I've seen that as fairy dust in the past. Same with the ones on the left here. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some green fairy dust in there. These flowers, of course, probably have a green and pink pink AB and fairy dust if I had to guess, and then some probably yellow or orange as well. They could highlight that in the middle of this flower, and the oranges over here too. I wonder if they've put some ABs or fairy dust in these pink bushes in the background as well, just to draw your eye there, make it sparkle a little bit more, make it more even. The waterfall probably has something in it. I don't know if it would be an AB. It doesn't look like super bright, so maybe a fairy dust. Again, your guess is good as mine. This is gorgeous. It's too big for me personally, but I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to see it actually finished because I think these flowers are going to render really nicely. Next up, this one. This one is probably going to be a popular one. It says, gaze upon an enigma of shimmering seduction and tantalizing terror amidst the glow of otherworldly eyes. Find the female beauty entwined within a myth. It's titled Medusa, of course, and the artist is Chrysabug. She is a very popular artist with Diamond Art Club, and her paintings do sell out sometimes. 22 by 34 inches or 55.8 by 85.9 centimeters, so she is big, at least in my books. She will also be a square, and 69 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. This one is gorgeous. I love Chrysabug's artwork. It translates so well into a diamond painting. Her purple dress is just to die for. I love purple, and I'm sure we have a lot of glowing diamonds in here. I'm surprised that there's no iridescent or electro in the glowing diamond back here. That would have been something cool to add. Might be something to think about if you are somebody who likes to bling up their diamond paintings. Let's look at the rendering here. There she is, gorgeous. I love the details in her hair with the snake heads coming out there, and then this big snake around her body. She looks like a fighter. She has, looks like holding in her one hand a sword and a shield, and then at her feet there is a helmet of perhaps a fallen soldier. The dress they've done so nice with the different kind of shading. They've made it look translucent there over her knee. And lots of glowing. So I said 2 AB and 3 fairy dust. Now the gold glowing diamond in the background, along with the edge along the snake. You can see he's shining a little bit just from that light, and then on her shoulder too. That is probably going to be an AB if I had to guess. You'd want that pretty kind of bolded out there, so my guess would be an AB. I think though it would have looked nice with an electro or even an iridescent crystal diamond. That's just my thoughts though. His eye is probably glowing as well, and her eyes probably have some shiny special diamond in them as well. Even her hair is glowing. In the hair, I've seen them often they do put ABs, but also fairy dust you could put in there for a little more subtle shine. And then her dress probably has different kinds of, I'm going to guess, fairy dust in it, just to make it shimmer a little bit. And as far as where else, these little stars, the little white specks all over the place, are probably a white AB, if not a white fairy dust, if I had to guess. We might see something on the, I know it's kind of cut off down here, but the soldier's helmet down here does look like the light is bouncing off of it, so maybe they've put some fairy dust in there just to make that shine a little bit. Gorgeous painting. Now, I am contemplating buying this one. I should be on a no buy. I call it a low buy just in case something like this comes up that I really like and I don't want to miss it. A lot of dark colors. I've been trying to stick to more brighter paintings, but this one is definitely on my radar, and I'm thinking of picking her up. Let me know what you guys think of this one down below too. I think she's going to be a popular one this week. Chrysabug's art is always popular. This one, when I saw it, I thought that was so beautiful. This one says, embrace the moment when a dreamscape of bubblegum fantasies cracks open. As shimmering thoughts float out in vibrant orbs, the air becomes thick with the colors of imagination. It's titled Balloon Girl by Sandra Winther Art. It's going to measure 22 by 27 inches or 55.7 by 68.9 centimeters. That's a great size. That's kind of a sweet spot for a lot of people. Not too small, not too big. Also going to be around diamonds, which is great for you round diamond lovers. 61 colors, including 5 ABs and 2 fairy dust. So this one is going to shine. Here is that original artwork. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think they did an amazing job in the rendering. And yeah, I can see why this painting is chock full of specials, because it is just going to be so bright and so colorful. I would imagine we probably see a pink and a yellow and a blue AB. perhaps some purple as well, maybe some orange as well. Fairy dust, I mean, probably some pink at least, maybe even some blue, because those are the two main colors that I see when I look at this painting. So just to give it a bit more depth, you know, mixing an AB with a fairy dust, perhaps we see, especially in this one here, lots of different shadings, so lots of different blue colors or gradients, I guess you could say. Her face looks like it's going to render really nicely and her complexion looks beautiful. This one is also on my radar because I do love bright diamond paintings. This one I think would be fun to work on. It's also a perfect size in my books. So this one is on my radar too. And when you look at them side by side, I think they did such a good job at translating it to a diamond painting. And they really made these different colors pop. I can't wait to see what it looks like with all of those specials charted in. Don't forget to take a look at the sneak peek to get a really good look at where all of those specials are going to go. The next one, this one was actually my sneak peek. So I have this one up on my channel for you to take a look at. It's a very cute painting, nice and happy and spring. It says, accept a daisy from a charming little gent as a token of the season's beauty. Embrace the joy of new beginnings blossoming under the noses of this trio of whimsical guardians. It's titled Spring Garden Gnomes by Alina Vladikina. Available in 17 by 17 inch or 42.6 by 42.6 perfect square diamond painting. It is going to be in round diamonds as well, which is great. 43 colors, including 4 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Lots of specials in this painting. Here is that original artwork. We have a little ladybug just cut off a little bit at the bottom here, but very beautiful painting. This one looks great, and if you see the canvas in my sneak peek, these flowers look like they've been rendered so beautifully. Let's go to the rendering actually. The shading and the combination in these red tulips with some yellows for some highlights, even this one with the orange and yellow, I think it's going to look amazing. So there is, now I can't remember it completely, you guys, but I do know that their beards have a gray fairy dust in it, as does some of these white daisies. Some of the gray outlines you're seeing has a fairy dust, gray fairy dust in there. The background at the bottom is kind of like a patchwork thing, and it's either a green, I think it's one of the green ABs that are down there if I'm not mistaken, and then there's another green AB that we see mostly in the leaves and the stems of the tulips. We have pink fairy dust, I believe, as well, along with some pink or red ABs in the tulips. Again, more accurate information in my actual sneak peek. These ladybugs are so cute as well. There's 2 at the bottom there. This will be a fun painting. It's going to work up really quickly. There is lots of areas where you can use your multi-placer in this kit. I'm looking forward to working on this one, hopefully sometime this spring if I can fit it in, because it is small. It's also round, which tends to work up faster as well, but that's a cute little kit. What next? Oh yes, this one. This one is beautiful. It says, amongst the magnificent blooms and fine, oh my gosh, Diamond Art Club, you are using some big words this week. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. A feline muse contemplates the petals' poetry. With whiskers twitching and eyes aglow, she guards the still life's serenity. It is titled Cat and Flowers, Shinosurie by Nene Thomas Illustrations. It's going to measure 22 by 30 inch or 55.8 by 76. So that's actually a decent size. I thought based on the artwork itself, it looked like it would be a lot bigger, but that's nice. It's only 76 centimeters tall. It's going to be square because of all that detail in there. 70 colors, including 4 ABs and 3 fairy dust. Let's look at the original artwork. Here it is, a little bit cut off at the bottom, just the finish of the vase, the cat's bottom, and this flower over here. Not much is cut off though. There, I kind of pulled it up a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. These flowers are going to look gorgeous. Let's look at the rendering. Here it is. I love the way Diamond Art Club renders their flowers. They do the shading so nicely that they just look so realistic. This is going to be a beautiful painting. It was also on my radar. I have a ragdoll cat though. I did contemplate how I could switch the colors out of this cat to match my cat, but I already have a painting where I'm planning to do that. But this one is just so beautiful. I love the flowers. I love all of this purple on the left side in the background. That just looks really nice. I love the vase in the bottom left that's teal with a bunch of floral design on it. That's just going to look so beautiful. Let me remind myself, 4 ABs, 3 fairy dust. Again, it's going to be sprinkled all throughout this painting, likely in the flowers. Some of the, if you look behind the cat in the vase, there are flowers on it as well. And then there's all of this gold line work. I wouldn't be surprised if that was an AB or a fairy dust. In the flower at the bottom right, there's also some yellowish gold in the middle. That's probably highlighted with something. The vase on the left, some of this gold work at the top. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a special diamond. Pink flowers probably have at least fairy dust, if not an AB in them. Same with this yellow one, just to make it sparkle a little bit. Though these flowers, like, it doesn't look super bright, where I would think a lot of ABs are in there, but maybe more fairy dust in that one. It just looks like it's a bit more dull, is not the right word, but just like the color hue, it is a little bit more darker compared to this one, where we see the white from the light shining on it, right? That is probably highlighted with some white AB. Wouldn't be surprised if the cat too is highlighted with some white AB, because it does look like the light is coming from the left side of the screen. And if you didn't notice, he has 2 different colored eyes as well. They did a really good job at the cat too. The hair looks so realistic. Gorgeous painting. This also was on my radar. It probably would go on my wish list, but like, look at that. They did such a good job at rendering that artwork. This is something that I could see somebody putting up. It's like a fine art collection, right? It just looks so beautiful. It's definitely going on my wish list. Okay, so we've hit the end of the Diamond Art Club reveals so far on social media. Remember, I'm filming this Friday morning. So what I do with the last previews, there's going to be 3 of them. I am going to pull them up. Diamond Art Club is so gracious to work with me. If you have been around my channel a while, you know that I deal with many health problems, and there are days that I can't do anything. I can barely even move. So they have been so gracious with me for doing these roundups. Allowing me to share the final images with you, so that if I do feel okay Thursday afternoon or Friday morning, I have a little bit of kind of leeway in when I can film. It doesn't have to be specifically every Friday afternoon, because often by the afternoon I feel really sick and I don't feel like filming. So thank you so much, Diamond Art Club, for working with me with this. Now I'm trying to remember which order they sent them into me. I don't know if I actually haven't paid attention if that is how they're actually previewed on Facebook and the order they send them to me. But this one is up next. Now this is called, let me open this again. It's called Summer by the Lake Treehouse by Peggy Collins. I was surprised to see that this is art by Peggy Collins. I'm used to seeing all of her stained glass pieces. I don't think yet seen a piece of art like this. Now I don't have the render version, so we can't take a look at that, but you can use your imagination. Actually, they have, and let me pull it up on Diamond Art Club's VIP Facebook group. Here it is. So they did share this finish. Sometimes they do that. They will sneak peek an image up here that has been finished before the release. So here it is finished. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, can I see? I can kind of see there. It says, let me just bring my computer up, 98 centimeters by 65 centimeters. So yeah, my guess was that this would be a really big one, because it has to be that big to get all of that detail, right? It actually does have a little thing over here. It says, unveil a world suspended in magic, a sanctuary where dreams dance among the treetops. Coming this Saturday. So there is the finished version. Now let me just go back here. So special diamonds. I'm not sure the quantities, but I'm pretty confident there's going to be a mix of ABs and fairy dust like there always is. We probably have some ABs in the water here just to make that kind of look like a reflection. We probably have tons of special diamonds in the flowers, in the greenery. Actually, let's go back here and see if we can see some. It's a little hard to see. I do see some pink ABs, so some pink ABs in there. I think I see yellow or orange, an orangish AB. What else do we see? Perhaps a green AB, if not a fairy dust. Just the way it's sparkling, I wonder. And yeah, it does look like there's some orange ABs up in here too. Probably some pink ABs in the tree if I had to guess too. So this one is going to be full of confetti, you guys, so make sure you love confetti. It probably will take a little while to work up, but as you can see with the finish, it's a gorgeous diamond painting. Now let's see what is next. This one is called Flamingo Paradise by Sandra Bergeron. This is gorgeous diamond painting. The colors aren't coming through as vibrant as they actually are, I think. Beautiful painting. This one is just, it transports me to, I don't know, maybe Hawaii with the water in the background, a beautiful sunset. It looks like the flowers. I love hibiscus flowers. These are going to come out so beautiful. I know it. We probably have some pink and red ABs in here, probably some green fairy dust to make some of that greenery in the background. The outlines there where you see it's lighter, just let it shine a little bit. Maybe some ABs in a bit of the water here because it is looking like a reflection. We can't see much of the sky, so I doubt there would be much back there, but you never know. Probably a lot in the flamingos, the hibiscus, and the greenery. In terms of special diamonds size, I am not sure. It probably has to be at least, I'm going to guess like maybe a 60 by 80. Maybe 50, yeah, 60 by 75-ish, 80, somewhere around there. We do have a lot of details, so it's probably going to be in square diamonds as well. Next up, is this the last one? I think so. We had three. We're going to have 3 previews on this Friday. Now, most of it is in frame here. You guys can probably tell the artwork already. Well, I guess at the time this video goes up, you would have already seen this one. This is called Books and Nooks by Yume Art. She is a very popular artist with Diamond Art Club. This one I ought to guess is going to be gigantic because all of that fine detail, when you see all of these books in the outside here, all the detail inside, all the plants, there's just a lot of fine detail. Even the lady up here in the top part is quite small. So for her to look like a person, the painting itself is going to have to be pretty big. Look at these beautiful flowers as well. I love the background in this window. You see the moon and the night sky. That is gorgeous. So yeah, this one has to be over 100 centimeters tall. I have to guess over 100, probably 70 wide if I could guess. Special diamonds. I'm sure they have some sprinkled throughout. I don't think it's going to be super heavy with it. I'm sure the greenery has at least some fairy dust, maybe ABs, but I don't know. They might save the ABs for some of the red lanterns just to make them glow. The night sky, some of the stars and that moon too is probably in an AB so that it glows. And then on some of the tips of the vines growing off the building are little stars hanging off. Those are probably in an AB. Again, just to make them glow. Gorgeous painting. You could even do a crop of just the top. That would be really cute too. That would give people who don't have the ability to work on really large paintings to still enjoy some of them in a smaller variety. But this one is going to be beautiful. The background is going to probably be a lot of color blocking white. I don't see many color changes in the tone, but also we're not looking at the real art in real time, so it could be a mix of different colors. That is the final image for this week. Now let me pull up this one. So all of these releases I've gone over today are going to be releasing on Saturday, March 30th, usual times, which is 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 a.m. Mountain, 11:30 a.m. Central, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. If you are part of Diamond Art Club's Diamond and Ruby Rewards Tier, you do get 30 minutes early access. You do not need to wait for an email or a text message anymore to access them. All you have to do is head on to their website, log into your account, and right at the hour, 30 minutes before general release, refresh the web page and the new releases should appear in the new arrival section. Again, you have to be logged in and you have to be Diamond or Ruby in order to see those, and then you have 30 minutes to purchase them as part of being in those rewards tiers. Do remember that if something sells out in VIP release, Diamond Art Club does hold back stock for general release. However, in my experience, if something sells out in VIP, it usually sells out even faster in general release. That's just something I've noticed. And often if something does sell out super fast on release day, Diamond Art Club is known to kind of push forward a restock on the earlier side rather than later. Most restocks tend to be kind of 3 to 6 months after the last release, but some things that are super popular, they do push things ahead if it calls for it. If you do miss any of the paintings, do sign up for the email notifications. That way they can see how many people are interested in painting. What else do I have to tell you guys? I'm not quite sure. This week for me was a very tough week. My neck was not happy, and I've spent most of it in a neck brace, not moving at all. So sorry if I sound a little bit kind of a little more monotone than normal. It's been a tough week for me, but hopefully I have a whip and chat coming up soon that will update all of you guys that are following me. If you are new here, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Click the notification bell to be notified when I do post new videos as well. I am trying to do a Diamond Art Club weekly roundup, having it up every Friday just after the last preview, which is about 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So after that, I have the new release roundup go up. You know, I may miss a week here or there depending on how my health is doing, but generally I've been able to be somewhat consistent. I also do sneak peeks for Diamond Art Club, so you'll see those sometimes. And then, yeah, my channel is all diamond painting related. So if you love diamond painting like me, you will probably like it here. And we would love to have you join the community. You can also join me over on DAC Fans Canada. You do not need to be Canadian to join that Facebook group. In terms of sharing everything Diamond Art Club and, you know, joining in conversations and events and giveaways, everybody is included in that. So if you haven't already joined, we would love to have you over there too. The links are always in the description box of every video. Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what is on your shopping list this week or what you're putting on your wish list. Let me know your thoughts on some of these paintings. I always talk and talk and talk, but I would love it if some of you talk back to me and share your thoughts and opinions, because I just love to hear from you guys. Before you do head out, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up for me. That really does help in YouTube land. And until next time, happy diamond painting, you guys. Good luck shopping tomorrow. See you later. Bye.